Hockey. They poured in any money they could give me so I could go to scout camps and get looked at and fulfill my dreams. That hits home hard. It's the late-night drives, the scrape-together fees, the sports-poor life Levi Rodriguez nailed later. As a fan who's screamed through rainy practices and budget-friendly tailgates, I feel this in my bones. Who's the MVP in your family for keeping your Vikings love alive? Share in the comments. We're all in this purple family together. Levi and Alayna? Instant connection over that shared Latino family grind. The sacrifices, the hustle, the why we play fire. They work their butts off. Levi says of parents like theirs. My parents, we've always said we're sports poor because we poured so much money into sports, baseball, football, travel, that we didn't have the biggest house, we didn't have the best cleats, the best gloves or anything. But they knew we had something in our hearts and minds to go chase. Boom, truth serum from a Vikings D-lineman who's living it. It's moments like this surprise that make our team more than X's and O's. It's soul. That's what my parents wanted for me, to give me an opportunity. And they did that. Levi continues, eyes locked on Alayna. They're the proudest parents. And I bet yours are too. She beams right back, nodding like they've unlocked some secret Vikings code. In a world of highlight reels, this raw exchange is gold, reminding us why we rally behind the purple. Vikings news thrives on these connections. It's what keeps us hooked. Ever had a mentor moment like that in your athletic life? Spill it below. I want to hear and shout you out. Alayna's an all-around beast, primary sport softball, but owning hockey, tennis, and of course, flag football like a boss. Athletic director Phil Quemmel jokes. And because she didn't have anything to do in the fall, she picked up tennis. Ha! Classic multi-sport magic that screams Vikings versatility. Think Justin Jefferson moonlighting as a returner. Committed to D1 softball, she's got that catcher-turned-QB swagger, jumping into Park's inaugural girls' flag season without missing a beat. As fans, we love seeing this pipeline. It's how legends like ours get built from the ground up. Her flag football glow-up? Legendary. Coach Scott Leonard spotted her arm in a powder puff game and knew. I had seen Alayna play, and I knew right away. Opponents drop back 15 yards? Nah, she's bombing 40 to 45-yard lasers that leave jaws on the turf. A dad from another team at one of our games got on his phone and said, "You've got to get over here and see this girl throw." Leonard laughs. Stats don't lie. 1,432 yards, 32 touchdowns, just 5 picks over 8 games, earning District 6 Gold QB of the Year. That's NFC North royalty material, Vikings fans. Are we scouting her for a flag future yet? Leading Park to the Minnesota State Tournament final for this spring? Clutch as a Brian O'Neill block. Her arm's a weapon, turning heads and stacking wins in a brand new program. When teams have never seen us play, they don't realize how strong her arm is, Coach says. It's that underestimation that fuels upsets, like our Vikings defying odds every season. This girl's got the tools to inspire the next wave. On Vikings News, we're calling it, Alayna's a name to watch. What's your bold prediction for her college career? Comment now. Let's debate. Off the field, Alayna's a 3.9 GPA machine. Wait, make that 3.967, per the latest from our sources, proof she's as sharp as a Jordan Addison route. She's the role model kids flock to, web leader easing middle school transitions, buddy in the local Miracle League, all while keeping that bubbly vibe. Coach Leonard nails it. Her personality, she's just so bubbly. She's fun to be around. The girls love playing with her on the football field. That's leadership without the ego. Pure Vikings heart, the kind that wins locker rooms and championships. It's not just stats. It's impact. Peers and underclassmen look up to her like she's Fran Tarkenton reincarnate, guiding with that infectious energy. In a high school hallway or on the flag turf, she's the glue holding it together, reminding us why community matters in Vikings Nation. As a passionate fan, I live for these stories. They make the purple deeper. How has a teammate like Alayna shaped your game? Hit the comments. Your stories fuel this channel. Watching her squad swarm her post-surprise? Hugs, tears, group pics exploding with joy. It's the tightest team bond since our '98 D-line. We're all best friends. Alayna smiles, And you believe it. From week 1 jitters to season's end triumphs, they've built something unbreakable, backed by a community that showed up huge for Park's first girls' flag run. Athletic Director Quemmel beams, "All the girls did a great job, and our community really came out and supported the team. That's Minnesota nice meets Vikings tough. Pure magic. This is all so exciting, and I'm proud of Alayna," Quemmel adds. "I just keep going back to one of 8 in the country, and how neat is that? She contributes in so many ways to Park High School, and this is really cool. It's phenomenal. From Final Four runs to national stages, her journey's a testament to collective grind." Vikings News is obsessed. It's these threads that weave our fanbase tighter. Who's your ride-or-die teammate from back in the day? Share below. Let's celebrate the squads. Wrapping this epic tale, Alayna's heading to Super Bowl 60 with her dad, Daniel, as NFC North champ. Tickets, Grant, the works. One of 4 girls and 4 boys division winners. She's got the panel's nod for excellence across the board. But beyond the glory, it's the heritage hug, the family fuel, the keep-pushing echo from Levi that'll carry her to SIUE and beyond. As a Vikings fanatic, I'm all in. This is our future, purple and proud. Imagine her at the Super Bowl. Rep pin girls flag and Latino fire under those lights. What a sight. Stories like Alayna's remind us. The Vikings aren't just a team. We're a movement, from high school fields to gridiron glory. On Vikings News, we live for these updates. Got you covered with the heart behind the headlines. What's next for our purple prospects? Stay tuned, because we've got more heat dropping soon. Alright, Skol family. That's the scoop on Alayna Adamez lighting up Vikings News. Pure inspiration. If this fired you up, smash that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments. Who's winning Super Bowl 60? Subscribe for daily purple fixes and share with your fellow fans. Let's keep the energy roaring. Go Vikings! Skol! Hey, Skol Vikings faithful. What's up, Purple Pride? Can you imagine sitting in a high school classroom, just chilling with your teammates, thinking it's a routine flag football meeting? And then bam! A Vikings star bursts in to hand you Super Bowl tickets? That's the heart-pounding magic we're diving into today on Vikings News, where we're celebrating one of our own rising stars who's got the NFC North rep pin hard. Stick around, because the story's got more twists than a Justin Jefferson route. It's all about grit, heritage, and that unbreakable Viking spirit that'll have you cheering from your couch. Picture this: Cottage Grove, Minnesota, last week. Alayna Adamez, our fierce Park High School quarterback in girls' flag football, is just kicking back in a classroom, swapping stories with her squad, waiting for coach to roll in. The air's buzzing with that easy teammate vibe, laughs echoing off the walls, maybe a little trash talk about last game's epic throws. Little does she know, the universe is about to drop a purple bombshell that'll echo through Vikings Nation. As a die-hard fan, I'm already grinning ear to ear. Stories like this remind us why we bleed purple. It's not just the pros. It's the kids carrying the torch with fire in their veins. And folks, this isn't some random surprise. It's the payoff to months of hustle. Alayna's been nominated by the Minnesota Vikings for the NFL Latino Youth Honors back in September. One of just 2 picks from our squad. This program's a beast. It spotlights high school seniors killing it on the field, acing the classroom, and giving back to their Latino roots across all 32 NFL markets. From 64 nominees down to 8 finalists, and guess what? Our girls now the NFC North rep, heading to Super Bowl 60 in San Francisco. What a rush. Tell me, Vikings fans, doesn't this make you want to crank up Sweet Caroline at US Bank Stadium right now? But hold up, the real fireworks? Enter Vikings defensive lineman Levi Drake Rodriguez, striding into that classroom like he owns the turf. Alayna raises one hand to point herself out, the other clamped over her mouth in pure shock, eyes wide as those goalposts on game day. The whole room erupts. Teammates are on their feet, screams bouncing like a Sam Darnold deep ball. Levi's got this custom Vikings jersey in hand, gleaming purple and gold, and then he pulls out the real stunner: 2 tickets to Super Bowl 60. I'm telling you, as a Vikings obsessive, my heart's pounding just recounting it. This is the stuff that turns casual fans into lifers. Levi doesn't just hand over swag. He lays down wisdom that'll stick with you. I just want to congratulate you on everything you've done thus far, he tells her, voice steady like a goal line stand. Keep pushing, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't do anything. Follow your dreams and do the things that other people don't. Chills, right? It's that raw, real talk from a guy who's grinding in the trenches for our Vikings, reminding Alayna and all of us that the path to glory's paved with doubters you gotta silence. Who's your favorite underdog story in Vikings history? Drop it in the comments. I read 'em all. The celebration explodes from there. Alayna's enveloped in a massive group hug, tears mixing with high fives from teammates, coaches, and even Park High's athletic director Phil Quemmel. The energy's electric, like a fourth-quarter comeback at home. Cameras flashing, cheers shaking the desks. She's shaking, beaming, barely getting words out. When Levi walked in, I was like, oh my gosh, this is insane. I'm so blessed. I'm like shaking. I'm so excited. I don't even know what to say. Just thank you. Honestly, so many thank yous to everybody. Man, if that doesn't capture the pure joy of Vikings fandom, I don't know what does. It's family, it's fight, it's forever. Flashback to September, when the Vikings first tapped Alayna as their nominee for this NFL honor. Talk about a dream drop. This ain't just any award. It's for seniors who dominate sports, crush grades, and weave deep ties to Latino culture and community. Alayna saw it as her shot to celebrate her heritage while stepping up as a leader. Not just slinging passes in flag football, but inspiring kids everywhere. From that initial nod, where she hung on the sidelines with head coach KOC and defensive beast Isaiah Rodgers, to now, it's been a whirlwind of purple pride. Vikings news is all over this because it's stories like hers that fuel our fire. Who else is geeking out over our next-gen talent? Now, the stakes just skyrocketed. From 64 down to 8 finalists, Alayna's rep pinned the entire NFC North at Super Bowl 60. She's scoring at least a $5,000 college grant, and if she snags the national female winner, announced during Super Bowl week, that jumps to a game-changing $25,000. Imagine the doors that opens for a kid chasing Division I dreams. As a Vikings diehard, I'm hyped. This program's backed by the NFL, Hispanic Heritage Foundation, and Procter & Gamble, shining a light on trailblazers like her. What's the biggest award moment you've witnessed for our team? Hit me with your takes below. Let's build that hype. Alayna's not just talk. She's the full package, committed to Division I softball at Southern Illinois University Edwardsville next year. But her roots? Deep in family sacrifice and unbreakable bonds. She shouts out her parents, Jill and Daniel Adamez, and grandparents Jesus and Maria. Folks who've poured everything into her passions. Me and my grandpa, we've been close for so long, and I learned more about my heritage not just from him and my grandma but also his whole family, his sisters, she shares. Grandpa has 8 sisters, and they're all gonna be so excited. Family like that, it's the heartbeat of Vikings Nation. Loyal, loud, and always showing up. And get this, my family poured their heart and soul into my passions. Alayna adds, voice cracking with gratitude. They knew I fell in love with softball and they knew I fell in love with